5:30, Buc-ee's is eyeing a third Kentucky location, and it's a lot closer to the Louisville area. It's the talk of the town in Shelbyville. Could a Buc-ee's gas station move in? A special called city council meeting happening right now could indicate if it will happen. WLKY's Edward Smith spoke to neighbors and a county official about the potential development.
City officials tell us that Buc-ee's is exploring the possibility of bringing one of their gas stations to this property in Shelby County, but not everyone wants the Beaver in town. The city of Shelbyville is considering an ordinance relating to gas pumps, as talks of a new Bucktooth resident moving in have spread all over social media. Dozens of posts online reacting to rumors that a Buc-ee's, known for featuring hundreds of gas pumps, is looking at a location off I-64. County Magistrate Brock Lisby says he's only heard information from the community.
Typically, they would sit down with the judge executive first and then the fiscal court to work out details. But it seems the route that they may have went is to go to the city.
City officials tell us no zoning changes or annexations have been filed, but Buc-ee's has expressed interest to the city's attorney. If the Buc-ee's does move in on the property along Mount Eden Road, Lisby says traffic is a factor to consider.
Adding a Buc-ee's, I can't imagine that the traffic study would go well. That would be something they would have to do beforehand to present the planning and zoning, but it's a very congested area as it is.
A lot of people are talking, and I would say probably 80 to 90% are saying, please don't do that.
Community reaction is mixed. Some would welcome the massive gas station known for its never-ending pumps, clean bathrooms, and Texas-sized food options. Others, like Diane Kennedy, who live near the empty property, don't want to be neighbors with the Beaver.
I think it would be awful for traffic. I mean, already we get a lot of traffic on this road because people are coming right off the highway.
In Shelbyville, Edward Smith, WLKY News.